Hello, hello, and welcome to another episode of Howdy's Holy Hangout. I am in Finland right now. We are in our nice hotel. We've just had a cup of tea. We're going to go do a bit of swimming in a little while. We've had a lovely time, haven't we, love?
We have. It's been wonderful.
And there's Emma for you there. Emma cameo. So Dan was supposed to come for me because I am technically on holiday, but he hasn't because he's ill, which is fine. It's totally cool because we're going to just take a couple of minutes to go through what happened on Raw. I'm sorry it's taken this long. I would have done it sooner, but I've been having a lovely time. So, yeah, we're going to go through a couple of things that happened on Raw, and we're going to do that in a second. I'll see you in a minute. Alrighty then. So the first and most interesting thing I thought this week was Dexter Lumis's video. They didn't show it. It was on Twitter. I found it. Dexter Lumis appearing with dreads and a nice, weird little X on his forehead. Seems to be a tribute to Kevin Sullivan. And I also noted a little sort of a Raven-esque vibe, which I really like. So a little bit of exposition into Dexter Lumis's character, as much as you can for a guy that has never spoken on WWE TV, except for one word. He said run at the end of this video. Uncle Howdy was saying, what do you do when the buzzard circle, of course, referencing back to Bray Wyatt there, and of course the iconic run that he used to say, Dexter Lumis saying that word and phrase. We also had the in-ring debut of the Wyatt Sicks, but let me see if I can pull up a picture of Dexter there. I think he looks really cool. I quite like the dreads. I wasn't entirely sure. I thought they were attached to the mask originally, but he looks to have, because he's had about a year and a bit out of WTV, so he must have grown his hair. But yeah, he looks cool, like his little beard. He looks a bit like Rob Zombie. So that was nice. Good to see Dexter doing something as part of the Wyatt Sicks. We also had, of course, the faction unmasked technically for the first time. They came down to attack Chad Gable and the Creed brothers. You can see a still of that there just before they unmask. You see Joe Gacy there, Eric Rowan, and Dexter in the mask. They come down, they pull the masks off, and then they lay waste to the Creed brothers and Chad Gable, which I thought was really cool. Once again, like I said, I saw the video for Dexter. Seems to be, again, we're getting this character exposition every week. Getting a couple of things happening. Not only the videos, going into detail about why these people are joining the Wyatt Sicks, or again, a little bit of sort of steady character exposition, but we're also getting stuff on screen. We're getting some action, which I think a lot of people were criticizing, Bray for when he first came back. We seem to be getting, a lot to the point a lot quicker. We seem to be getting more in-ring action, and that is again what happened this week with the Wyatt Sicks attacking Chad Gable and the Creed brothers. One thing I did note, which I'm interested in why they made that decision, was that the faction is going to debut on Raw. So that's the Raw after SummerSlam. Surely you would have one of your bigger factions doing the best numbers outside of Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley and Dom Mysterio. This is, I believe, the second most popular kind of segments they do on Raw. Surely you would have them on the pay-per-view or PLE SummerSlam, but that is not the choice they've made. They're having the Wyatt Sicks debut after SummerSlam. So you're going to have Chad Gable and the Creeds versus what seems to be Gacy, Lumis, and Rowan after the big event. So I'm a little confused at that. I know SummerSlam is stacked. Obviously, they've got CM Punk and Drew. Maybe it's the third top. I think it's probably the third most popular segment after Liv, Dom, and Punk and Drew. But still, again, very popular, this Wyatt Sicks stuff. So yeah, I'm a little bit sad that it's not going to be on the SummerSlam card. But that is that's what we're getting. So what do you guys think about that? Let me know what you think. I'm interested in what they do. Again, the Raw after SummerSlam, maybe they're saving something cool for then. They do lots of interesting stuff, usually the Raw after big PLEs. I am looking forward to the debut. I will still be in Finland when that happens during SummerSlam and the the Monday after as well. Maybe Dan will pick it up. But otherwise, I will do a video when I can get to it. Hopefully, you guys are all doing okay. I know Anthony did AEW last night. Dan's been ill, so he hasn't been doing Raw. But hopefully, you're all right. Hopefully, you're having a lovely week, whatever it is you're doing. Let me know what it is you're doing. And I will be going for a swim and having a brew. That's my plan. Anyhow, guys, thank you so much for watching once again. We had a little bit of exposition for Dexter Lumis with his cool new dreads and things like that. Love that. We also had, of course, the unmasking, kind of, where the faction came down unmasked and attacked the Creeds and Chad, setting up that match on Raw, which will again happen after SummerSlam. A little bit of an odd choice for me. But yeah, what did you think of Dexter's exposition? Well, the one word. And what did you think of the sort of technical in-ring debut, where we saw like a Joe Gacy and Dexter Lumis double pop-up powerbomb? That was a pretty cool move. You saw Eric Rowan do a sort of a splash type thing. I thought that was pretty cool. Nikki Cross jumping onto Chad Gable as well, taking the mask off too. So again, a good bit of exposition this week. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And yeah, I'll see you guys probably next week when I get a couple of minutes. See you soon. Take it easy. Bye.